my channel. It's Nisi from Nisi's Niche, and as you guys can see, today we are at a hospital. So I'll be showing you guys what it's like being at a hospital here in China, and I'll have some lovely interns with me, faces that are familiar to you. So I do hope that you enjoy this experience, and I do hope that it opens up your eyes to see like what it can be like here, and just the technology and how advanced their system is. So I can't wait to show you guys. Let's go. Hey guys, so this is the Menjin, and it's actually the outpatient building. So right now you're seeing the characters Menjin Law, which is Menjin is outpatient and Law is building. So let's go. Hey guys, so right now I'm gonna head to the information reception area, and this is just where you ask questions. You can ask around, you know, where you should go, which doctor maybe might be the best for you, and all those things. So you guys must be wondering what this card is for. So once you come to the information center, it's actually essential that you get this card, because it is basically your outpatient card, and it has all the information, all your medical records, every single thing that you will need. Everything that you have also done in the hospital is on this card, and I'll be showing you guys at the different machines that you can go on and check your medical history. The top up your card too, because of course you have to pay to see the doctor. However, paying to see the doctor here in outpatient is very cheap. It's about like 35, and I'll show you the conversion rate here. So yeah, it's very cheap, and it's something that I do find to be a breeze in terms of just coming to the doctor. Like, it's so easy getting the card, putting it in the machine, topping up, seeing your doctor, and it's just a breeze. So once you have this card, you'll be good. And to get the card, free of cost. So it's just a breeze. Yeah. So at the moment, she's actually topping up her card, her medical card. Wow, and you see that she's actually choosing which doctor she wants to see. So when you make the appointment, as you can see, she's choosing the date and the doctor and also the time. And the number of patients that the doctor has before her. So now it's complete, and she has a receipt, and she has received back her card. So that's one of the processes. And it's so seamless and simple, and she can just come up on the date that she has her appointment, and because it's an electronic system, they'll already have her name on the board and everything, so she can just go and see the doctor. Alright guys, so right now I'm going to show you guys how you can top up your card. So I have mine with me. So first put it in. Okay, so you guys can see my name. So you see my card name and everything. So right now we're gonna see if we can top up. Yeah, so as you can see, that's how it's done. So I hope that I explained it to you guys, and I just really love the technology here. And let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that you'd like this, like wherever you are in the world, or if it's Jamaica or any other place, just let me know like what you think about this technology. Hey guys, guys, so yeah, right now we are currently in the MRI room, and that's the area that they go, they get their referral, and they actually check the card to see, you know, if the person actually needs an MRI, what type of MRI or CT they need, if it's head or thorax or abdomen, you know, whatever parts of the body that should be examined. And after that they will give them the scheduled time, and they'll wait in the waiting area, and the doctor will see them. After the doctor sees them, I'm sure you guys are familiar with this process where, you know, machine and everything scan, everything is done. However, unlike other countries, here it goes to the machine, and I'll show you guys that next. Yeah, so those are the results, and they're just printed from the machine. As you can see, they get the full images. So yeah, that's how it's done. Oh, this is where you get the bag. It's actually free, and you just scan on your WeChat and you can just pull out the bag. So yeah, and then they go here to get the official slip. This entire area is for MRIs and CTs. As you guys can see, there's more than one room, and that's what's great about here. Like, the resources are endless, and they actually enable great patient care. As you guys can see, a lot of X-ray, and it's just more rooms and more X-ray places to visit. Yeah guys, so right now we are in a X-ray room. Yeah, be careful of radiation. And this is one of the machines, and this is one of the many X-ray rooms, and around there, as you know, would be where the radiologist would be, and they would check, you know, the results on the computer over there. So yeah. So right now we are back out in the open, and I just wanted to show you guys here. It's basically a station for the wheelchairs, and here you can see, like, there's a sign. So you would scan this right here, and here you pay a down payment of 299 yuan, and every day you can use it for free for 2 hours. And after that period of 2 hours, you have exceeded it, you pay 3 quite additionally. Hour is actually calculated as 1 hour. So even if you have it for 30 minutes and you say, oh, I'm gonna just come back and, you know, put it back and everything, you still get charged an hourly fee. Yes. And basically what this is saying is that the most you can spend for the day is 20 yuan. So after you finish paying that down payment, then you're basically good to go. I mean, it's kind of smooth sailing from there, especially if your relative is someone that will require the wheelchair for a good period of time. We are currently on the 2nd floor, and it's showing all the different departments that they have: anesthesiology, gastroenterology, pulmonary function, cardiovascular intervention, and ultrasonography. So yeah, and a whole lot more. Hey guys, so right now we are still in the outpatient, but we are heading to the inpatient. So as you guys can see, I just wanted you guys to note that the buildings are connected, which is great because, you know, you don't have to go an entire like outside of the building and walk around or anything like that just to reach another area. So that is also a great thing. So yeah, so we'll be heading to the inpatient, and I'll let you guys see some of the departments there.
Alright, so my name is Dr. Dixon, and I'm an intern here at this hospital. And what we're doing now is touring the internal part of the hospital where the inpatient is. And for the inpatient ward, we have 2 buildings actually. This hospital is separated into the 5th building on this side and the 6th building on this side. So the 5th building has the obstetrics ward as well as the delivery room, and for the reproductive center, where you can have your IVF treatment done if you need to do that. And then on the 6th building, we have all the other wards, including the cardiovascular ward, the neurosurgery ward, and so on.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Arantz. This is actually the patient's elevator, so the doctors don't use this and the interns also don't use this, but as you guys can see at the top, it goes to like specific floors. So number 16 only goes to -2 and -2 to 24th floor. However, you have some of them that actually don't go to all of the different floors, so that's something to note in order to deviate from traffic. So right now we are entering into the doctor's elevator shaft. Lud is hiding from all of you guys. Lud said she'll see you in another video. So comment down below if you want to see Lud in another video. Now we are in the reproductive ward and I'll be showing you guys a room because it's empty. Of course, patient confidentiality is a must. So this room is empty so you guys can see like what it's like inside. So here are the beds. Yeah, this is normally when a patient comes in, this is like a tray that each patient has, and basically they can put in their stuff. If they have food items or anything like that, there are also cupboards located over there that they can store their stuff. And this is not only for the patients who are on the reproductive ward. This is actually in every hospital on the wards. These are things that are there for the patients to feel comfortable. Also, as you can see, each bed has like a curtain for privacy. They come and just draw the curtain. Also, the drip. So this is actually called gua shui in Chinese, and it's basically just a hanging drip. You know, the drip would be connected to the patient's hand. And also, if the patient is in need of anything, they can simply, at the press of a button, press this button and call the nurses. And the nurses will come to their aid and ask them, you know, what is it, what's the problem, everything. So here are the oxygen supplementation tanks, and basically the patient is in need of oxygen. You have high flow and normal flow. So it comes from here, and of course there will be like a guide wire or tubing to connect to the patient so that they can receive the adequate oxygen. Over here, as you can see, this is why the curtains are a must, because a lot of different patients are in the room, you know, probably people they don't know. 3 patients max. In the other hospital that we'll video has 2 to 4 different patients can be in one room at a time. However, on this ward it's 3. Big windows, which I love, and this is just for them to get, you know, air because, you know, being in the hospital can be a bit stifling. So it's something I do appreciate, the fact that they have a little view. I mean, here it's not that much, but at the other hospital the view is actually really great. And you know, fresh air is good for your health. So yeah. Alright, so guys, we forgot one of the essential things in the room, the bathroom. So we're just showing you guys. I really like the fact that they don't have squat toilets in the ward. So, and I guess it makes sense because, you know, patients who are ill won't have enough strength to, you know, stand like that in order to do their thing. So let's go. This is just a typical bathroom on the ward, regular toilet, mirror, sink, and you can come in. This bathroom actually also has a shower, and the great part about it is that it has a shower curtain, so that's great. I'm guessing that they really put a lot of effort into their reproductive ward. Alright guys, so we almost forgot one of the most important mechanisms in a hospital, the pharmacy, of course. So what I was told was that there's a pharmacy on every single floor of this hospital, because as you could have seen from the map, each floor has different departments. So every single department basically has its own mini pharmacy. And below, at first floor, it has like a major pharmacy. So right now we are still on the reproductive ward, and here is the pharmacy for it. And as you can see, the Chinese word for pharmacy behind me, which is Yafang. Yeah. So, and they're getting their medication and everything. So, yeah. Ready? So here's actually another bag machine that you can get your free bags at, so that when you get your prescriptions, you just drop them in the bag and go. Okay guys, so right now we'll be entering into the reproductive lab, and yeah.
This machine is the world of good for it. Everything is done with this machine here. This machine actually has all the tests done within it here. So normally we start with centrifuge on this side. So the centrifuge is for all the blood samples, and then after centrifuge, then we move over to here where they're packaged on this slide here. So this tray has all the samples that were done this morning, over 150 here. And normally we have maybe 4 or 5 trays that is used each time into the machine over here. So with the machine, we have all the settings here that it shows that all the samples were completed this morning and the time when they were completed. And these are the sample numbers, so we can see if everything here is actually fully completed. But normally we would enter here, we enter it here, and then afterwards you would have this machine complete the test, and once it's complete, you get the blue light. When it's in progress, you get the green light. The yellow light would mean that there is some issue, maybe the buffer is running out and you need to add more buffer in. That buffer is added down here. So basically, this is the immunoassay system that is used to run all the blood tests at once, so that all the results will come out. And once the results come out, you get it on this computer here. And from here, you can assess the patient's results and print the results for each patient here. And the patient can get the result afterwards.
So before, this room just looked like a room full of machines, but as was explained by Dr. Oren, we can now know the use of all these important things.
The sperm is usually collected in these little tubes here.
Okay.
And the microscope is used to view the quality of the sperm. So usually a sample is taken on the slide and is examined under the microscope. And from there they'll be able to count all the viable sperms to give an official count of the sperm that is viable if the patient has oligospermia or azoospermia, or they have any other problem with their sperm, maybe double-tailed, or maybe they don't have a tail. All of that will be determined right here, and a result will be coined for them. This computer actually is able to map all those valid sperms, and if they're viable, whether they're viable, it's shown as green, or if it's not, they're red. So it helps to give a complete workup of the sperm quality for every individual that passes through this lab.
Wow. Okay, so this is where like males who have sperm count
They
issues.
have infertility issues.
Okay.
Male one is different.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is the male one.
Male one,
Check for the
okay.
sperm here. Upstairs on the 6th floor, you could see where they actually do the female stuff.
Okay. Wow, this is cool. Hey guys, so that's basically the end of this video. I hope it was informative. I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope you enjoyed the tour of this hospital. And if you wanted more, trust me, you're gonna get it, because we're going to another affiliated hospital with our school. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed that tour. So stay tuned for that video, guys. And don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for next week's vlog.